Wish you were closer, she said. I put my palm to the perspex screen between us and watched her raise her own frail, wrinkled hand to meet mine. Close, but still a world away. Are you eating? She asked. You look like you could do with a few decent meals. Do you remember my hot pot? I smiled. If anyone could do with feeding up, it was her. The care home manager said she lived on hope and custard. The hope that someone would visit and give her a hug, and custard because it required no chewing. She told me they tried to persuade her to eat, but she just nibbled a little, pushed her plate away and begged for the yellow stuff that kept her going. You should try to eat better, I said. She shrugged. I would if you sat down with me. She knew I couldn't. Even though the pandemic was waning, the closest I could be was the other side of this screen, though I wondered if the kitchen would allow us to have a plate each here. I wasn't hungry, but I was prepared to match her, fork for fork, with some lasagna or cottage pie or whatever they served up to the densely challenged. I would have suggested it, but she launched into her stories, way back in time when I did things that made her laugh or cry or proud. I watched her eyes light up as her memories flooded back one after another. I had groomed the dog with garden shears. I had flooded the bathroom playing submarines. I had won school prizes, in kind, had the finest wedding day she had ever known, and been the best son a mother could ever wish for. You've always been a lovely boy, she said, putting her palm to the screen again. I mirrored her hand. You're lovely yourself. And then the care worker was there behind her, tapping at her watch and mouthing that it was time I was leaving. She looked tearful when I said I had to go. I wish you were closer, she said again. I blew her a kiss in return for the one she blew me, and watched as she was led away back to her room. As I signed myself out at reception, the care home manager said to me, Thank you for coming. Mary so looks forward to your visits. Does anyone else visit her at all? I asked. The manager shook her head. Not a soul. She's outlived all her family, so you volunteers are a godsend. Dementia can be a curse and a blessing, but she thinks you're her son, doesn't she?